You are now listening to The Beat Basement, Season 3, Episode 10.
You know, I used to go by Dutch Master, but in doing anything and want to do it professionally, you have to trademark.
Presents The Beat Basement, where you hear from your livest producers, all of them. And this is where it all goes down, where you hear the funky sound. From the producers that's up and coming, the Grammy Award winning, all of them. I'm your host, Swish, and we going in. Everything going in.
On this episode, we have Giotti, and he's part of a tag team duo, and together, him and his brother, Connoisseur Kai, that I bring to you, Giotti Kai.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
What's up, y'all?
Hey,
happy to be here, man. Happy Friday.
Oh, yeah, man. How y'all make it here? What?
Shit, drove from Connecticut, we flew to Arizona. From Arizona, we drove out to Texas, hung out in Texas for a few days, made our way to Montgomery, hung out in Montgomery for a day, and then moved to Stone Mountain.
Damn.
Yeah, we did a lot.
Real life rock stars, man.
Hey, we trying to hit the road early.
Yeah, you living it, dreaming it. So,
Trying to, man.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man.
Absolutely.
All right. Tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
I'm Giotti, half of Giotti Kai, as you well know. You know, I've been producing music for about 10 years, originally from upstate New York, and I just have a passion for sounds and, you know, just trying to network with like-minded individuals to create great music.
Wow, yeah. From the nest, from the borough where all the hip-hop started, huh?
Yep.
How I feel. I know you get a lot of culture from being up there, man. What's the style like nowadays?
It's still the same. You know, it's more fast type of rap and more free flowing, but it's still that still same gritty bar for bar punchline metaphors.
Okay. So you still serving the guest up with the right ingredients then, huh?
Yep. You know me. I like to make diverse music and any type of thing. Even I have a southern influence when I was a kid. So I try to incorporate everything.
Yeah. You got to, man. So how do you like the music scene in Atlanta and compared to the other places you've been?
I like it just because it's a place like no other. Like you come here and everybody wants to show you love. It's not like you got to do this for this person. It's like, nah, dog, just come here. Like this network. This what you do? Okay, we could take that and we could do this with it. Here go meet so and so. Like how we met you. We just came into a barber shop in the mall. My man sat down in your chairs like, yeah, I do this thing, the podcast called The Beat Basement. We only been here for a couple weeks, so to come in and already kind of do that, that was love.
Yeah. I seen the passion in y'all eyes, man. You know what I mean? And I could definitely tell from the passion we had Patchworks, man. One of the best studio in Atlanta.
Yeah. Figure if we're gonna come in strong.
Yeah, that's how you supposed to do it, man. So how long y'all been making music? How long?
Oh man, I've been making music. I made my first beat at Morgan State University in 2005.
Okay, Morgan State. Okay.
Shout out to Baltimore.
Yeah, definitely. I went to Morgan State myself around 2011. Started rapping with some friends. Came from Connecticut. Put me on to Gucci Mane. Somebody I had never heard before. Yeah, for real. The first time I had heard somebody in trap music actually express themselves being real, being kind of goofy. And so that's something that I characterized. So had a long road, went and got my MBA. I was going back and forth from Baltimore to New York for a few years. Took some time off, moved to Hawaii, moved to Arizona. Got back with my man's Giotti. Got the company together, Giotti Kai, and now we're back at it.
Okay. How long y'all had the company for?
Shit, about 6 months.
About 6 months, yeah.
Made it in June, so everything's happening quicker than we could expect it.
How old are y'all?
I'm 28.
I'm
Okay.
33.
Okay. Well, so what made you guys really, get off the ground and get started at that age as you guys are?
Well, just because, just our friendship. I was college roommates with his brother. Funny story, like at 16, he came in, spent the week with me. We kind of partied a little bit, and, just, about 7, 8 years after that, we lived together, just started making music, and it got to the point, we got to success in our respective careers, and it was like, if we could do this, we lived together, came up together, living, we could put the same knowledge and effort and do it in music. Like, the only thing that's, kind of separating us from everybody else is just to do it. Like, the only thing, if you keep doing it, like, it's eventually gonna, manifest itself.
On everything. On God. On for real. Yep.
Yeah. Like you said, so just trying to take the chance. So, I don't know, man. You pay so much money for school, dog. It would be like 50 bands for a semester. So after a few semesters and paying it back, there's no way why I can't invest that in myself and my dreams to actually give that a chance. So, yeah, the light bulb went off. Said if I could do it for school, do it for Sally Mae, can flip it and do it for myself.
Yeah. Straight up. Tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Connoisseur Kai. Grew up in Connecticut. Went to Morgan State after experiencing a week I'll never forget at 16 years old.
So is that where you ran into?
That's where I ran into this man.
Yeah.
They threw a party, a college party. I'm 16, so it's gonna be bigger in my mind.
Yeah.
But maybe like 50, 60 college-age women. So 18, 20-year-old women. And I ended up passing out, nowhere to stay. Ended up sleeping on this man's floor for about 2 nights. So,
it was a double padded carpet. Sometimes I passed out on it.
Yeah.
Realized that we were into the same type of music. I was heavy into like Red Hot Chili Peppers, POD, Incubus.
I can hear it. Yeah,
a lot of different
that.
things growing up north. So Jay-Z was probably my favorite rapper. Lupe Fiasco really got me into rapping. Realizing that I could skateboard, and at that time, nobody was skating.
Yeah.
So me kind of having this brand that I've seen other artists just kind of flow out there and just be themselves. I was like 28, I'm not yet 30, so I got a few years I can attack the game, put myself out there.
Yeah. Age ain't nothing but a number, really.
Ain't nothing but a mentality.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight up. So how I feel to be Gucci Mane to Zaytoven over here.
Yeah, going through it, it's hard to chase your dreams, man. You stop yourself a lot of the times society stops you, but to be able to pick up a book and see a blueprint of my life laid out, I read the autobiography of Gucci, was walking around in Barnes & Noble, realized Gucci published a book, and picked it up, and like I told you in the barbershop, man, his life story aligned so much with mine, just having a hustler's mentality, but realizing that music is a hustle. You don't necessarily have to rebrand or make yourself somebody else, but you do got to get to the streets. You do got to give them what you have and be authentic. So understanding he was up in the basement, it very fortuitous. We're on the beat basement now. Shit, I've been in D's bedroom, man, for like maybe the last 10 years, hearing this guy work with numerous different sounds, going through a whole space age type sound, a whole airy Wiz Khalifa type sound, back to New York hip hop. So it was like, how can we put together my business mindset and his artistry skill set to get both of our art and our skill sets to Atlanta, in an area where it will be accepted and people will nurture it.
Yeah. Definitely, man. What kind of style you got? Cause I mean, so you cater beats to him, or you guys it just
Tell him
goes
how you
hand
live.
in hand?
Yeah, we try to compromise. We like some of the same music, but what's unique is our style is diverse. So he tried to get me to stretch. I try to get him to stretch. We try to come in, in the middle.
And create something brand new.
And just think about it, like, as we begin to network with other producers that has, more his sound and, more producers and stuff like that. It helped me, with my sound to get that out, like the, the level of creativity and what we could put out, just be anything.
Yeah, okay. How'd y'all come up with the name, like, Giotti and Connoisseur Kai, like?
Well, honestly, I used to go by Dutch Master, but in doing anything you want to do it professionally, you have to trademark your name. So that name was taken. So just being honest. So I thought about it because I've been in a couple of producer showcase where I stand there in DC, so they know me as Dutch Master. So me and Connoisseur Kai were talking, and it was like, what is your message? What do you want to relay in music? I said, I just want to make timeless music, whether it's, track, pop, or anything, just so diverse, and it was almost like paint and tell a story. So, we just came up and just looked at it like, what?
It's painted.
It's painted. Giotti, like, old Renaissance painter, and stuff that just brought pictures, together. Because when I make beats, I do it, and I'll make 6-7 different melodies to the same beat.
Yeah.
And try to have the artist, pick, because, 1 hour I could be feeling it one way. Another hour is the same, a different way. So it's like I try to build, my beats around drum patterns first more so the time, and, try to get the artist, their feedback how to, finish it and arrange it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you sound like a real producer over here, man. How long you been doing it? Like, how long you really been, mastering your craft?
Honestly, really mastering, I said like the last year and a half. I always kind of, made beats, but it was kind of like work first. So I go and, make a beat here and there. But honestly, it was, I say, year and a half, 2 years ago. And I was like, what, I'm going to really sit here, take the time, research and try to just link up with other people, try to visit as many studios and engineers and artists as I can, just to try to figure out, what my sound really kind of is.
Yeah. So what would you call your sound? Like, do you have a name for it, or?
Oh man, it's
painted.
It's everything. I'm a Cancer, so I go through different moods and I'll put it in art. So one beat could be real bouncy, the other one could be real laid back. It could be some pop that could be on a commercial. So just like I sit there and I try to make 6 or 7 different things. And then try to go back and then, try to figure out and have Kai help me, like, what, we can make this sound more trappish. We can make this sound more just music for you or, stuff like that.
It's the cook up. Time for the cook up.
Cook up. Usually I already went through sounds, but you get
we want the real.
Forward. This is the rawest form.
We want that real shit.
Yep. The producers feel me because on a regular day in about 20 minutes, I just gave up, smoked something real. The hardest part about some things sometimes is waiting for the sound to load up. I like to just have fun with it, so I like to start with a melody, build a drum pattern around it, and then go back to different melodies and see what's shaking. Okay.
Connoisseur Kai, Beat Basement, the cook up. Shout out to Zay, shout out to James. Free cook provided by Giotti. Giotti, you a fool for this one. Halloween. Let's get it. I got your kids, I got your girl, I got your mom, I got that candy. She chillin' on the porch and she sippin' on some brandy. Oh, it's OVSO, bitch, I just finesse hoes. Every day I make the money, but I get them pesos, them dollars, them yens. I spend it for relations. Your mom, she get it, she don't fit my equation. Your girl, she get it, her credit's really lame, man. I get it like a statement, my bank is always checking. I check in and I check out. Your bitch is on my dick, but my dick is in the mouth. That's straight thoughts, that's nasty. I freestyle real fast beat. Connoisseur cod, but I get it, it's just candy. So we get it Halloween. If I get it when I'm free, then I get it what you mean. If I get it, it's for free. It's the basement, what you mean. Everybody show, but that's not my ID.
Make them scream.
Take me back in from wherever I fucked up at. The B basement, baby.
I will not be stopped. Yeah, man. Don't let nothing stop you. Things gonna get in your way. It's gonna be obstacles. It's gonna be challenges, man. But don't stop. Keep going. Just know that you can't be stopped. With all your energy and all your power and all your force and God, you can't be stopped. That's my word, y'all. Blessings on blessings on blessings.